Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. So I am joined today by some lovely guests. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm John, Caitlin's brother.
I'm Jackie, Caitlin's
best friend.
No.
Okay.
I'm her mom.
Okay. That would be a plot twist.
Has mom been in anything?
No.
Yeah, so they don't know.
I'm Cameron, Caitlin's other brother.
And I'm Carrie, Caitlin's other sister. Her sister's not here. Sorry.
The only one today.
The only one today. I'm Carrie, Caitlin's sister.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah. The other two are not present.
No.
So we're going to be talking about DreamWorks ships today, but I was like, I can't do that on my own. So I called up the fam. They're like, we'll help you. We'll give our opinions on the DreamWorks ships. But as you guys know, if you're familiar with the Chan, I can't just like call up my family and not have them act. So we really brought our acting chops today. We ranked our favorite top 10 ships. So let's just jump right into it.
You have to!
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not? Why won't you sing?
Cause singing killed my grandma. Okay? Now leave me alone.
My uncle broke his neck tap dancing once.
All right, so at number 10, we got Branch and Poppy from Trolls.
Broppy!
Yay!
Do we have any explanation as to why we have them at number 10? Well, yeah.
High five.
The high five moment.
Yeah.
We loved
It
that.
wasn't that loud.
That was-
It was like a
Mhm.
rainbows and
Super
colors.
Nova.
And we all have not seen this movie except for Jackie.
I've seen it.
And so we're like, we'll put it at number 10. Because like from the clips we saw, there was some chemistry, but we kind of don't know the full lore of Trolls. But we were also like, you know what, this is a pretty popular franchise. I feel like we have to include Trolls.
Yeah.
But we'll put it at number 10.
And the only other ship that was on it was
Oh, yeah.
Sherbet and Penny.
Yeah, we were debating them, but they were kind of toxic. And so Branch and Poppy took the crown for number 10.
Yeah.
How to shoot somebody who outdrew you. But it's not a crime that you're here tonight. I'm not somebody who claims to have seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
All right, so we had Donkey at number 9, which is the dragon and donkey ship name, in case you're not familiar. And so this one was kind of a bit like controversial amongst us.
Yeah.
Because the four of us, as in the three on this side and Carrie over there, were very like, we're not too sure about Donkey because we felt like there wasn't enough development. And she kind of like captures him in the beginning, which was kind of problematic, not consensual. However, Cameron really swayed us to still include them on the list because of the river scene, which is why that's the scene we decided to act out. Why do you love the river scene? I feel like an interviewer. Why do you love the river scene so much?
Listen. The key to Donkey is that so much is done through like just emotional scenes with like little dialogue. They're not talking to each other.
Yeah.
And like from that point onward, Dragon is always there for Donkey and supporting him, and he's supporting her too. Clearly, she already appreciated the way that he talks to her, and so like it's just nice, and they work together to solve their friends' problems.
Yeah.
Have their own little weird interbred.
Don't call them weird. I love the Donkey children. All right, number 8. Let's move on.
We just discovered the dragon's nest, the thing we've been after since Vikings first sailed here. And you want to keep it a secret? To protect your pet dragon? Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, then what do we do?
I'll figure it out tomorrow. Just give me some time.
Okay. That's for kidnapping me.
All right, so we got Astrid and Hiccup at number 8, and I have to be honest, when I first was like DreamWorks ships, I was like Astrid and Hiccup, they could be my number 1. But then when we were watching the fan edits and the clips of them, that's what happened. I was kind of like, I'm not too sure. Like I did like them, but
Just didn't do it for me.
especially in comparison to some of the other ships on this list, I was like, I'm not too sure about Astrid.
Especially like the ones that are like at the like high.
Yeah,
Like you can't compete with those.
no. But they are fun, and like Carrie's, she hasn't said this yet, but like she will say, they have a good slow burn.
They do. Let me talk about the slow burn.
Do you want the mic?
Shoot.
Okay, so whole thing with Astrid and Hiccup. My issue with a lot of couples in kids like movies, even in like not even kids movies, it's just that it happens so fast because like beginning of the movie they meet, by the end of the movie they're already together in the span of like however long that movie was, you know? Yeah. And it's like cute, but it's too fast. With Astrid and Hiccup, within the span of like 3 movies, it's such a slow burn, and I love it because like end of the first movie, like they do have a little kiss, but you don't really know if it's like actually like a thing or not. And then you get the second movie, there's still not a thing, you know? There's still some tension there. Like, they get married at the end of the third one. I don't even remember if they're dating by the end of the second one. Like, I don't know. But they do have children. So.
Don't make out.
They make up.
So true. That's my rant on them. I love them.
Beautiful, thank you. Also, their wedding scene, very adorable.
Very cute.
Let's move on to number 6. 7.
Eat the apple.
At number 7, we've got Spirit and Rain from Spirit.
Spirited
What's
Away.
the byline again?
Spirit, stallion of the Cimarron.
That. So I haven't watched this movie since like 2002 or like 2004. I don't remember. Whenever it came out, haven't seen it since then. But when we were watching the ship edits for Spirit and Rain,
Them horses, man, they got cannons.
that I was like, yes. Honestly, I wanted them to be a bit higher on this list, but the fam was a bit like
They're horses.
their horses, which fair. And so I settled for like mid-bottom.
What John say about how
it's
like,
hard to
it's hard-
relate
it's hard to relate
to
to
Yeah.
horses because we're not going around.
We're not going around prancing at each other,
prancing and frolicking.
Yeah.
eating an apple in like 2 bites.
You don't just
That
like
was
get in
nuts.
there, rub your neck
No,
together.
I don't think that.
I don't like
I
them.
used to call it necking. Do you think
Yeah.
that's
Oh
what-
yeah, maybe. Any other comments on Spirit and Rain?
Matt Damon.
It's Matt Damon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Matt Damon.
Is Spirit the horse?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I also really
Oh,
like that
yeah.
the happiest times in the horse's life is when he's with the indigenous people. It was a nice representation.
Yeah, I agree. Great film. I need to rewatch it.
Well, that's it then.
Good. We're kind of busy here, man.
No, that's not it. Listen, Motomoto, you better treat this lady like a queen. Because you, my friend, you found yourself the perfect woman. If I was ever so lucky to find the perfect woman, I would give her flowers every day. And not just any flowers, okay? Her favorites are orchids. Orchids! White, and breakfast in bed. 6 loaves of wheat toast, butter on both sides. No crust, the way she likes it. I lost my place. I'd be her shoulder to cry on and her best friend. I spend every day thinking of how to make her laugh. She has the most beautiful laugh. That's what I would do if I were you, but I'm not. So you do it.
Okay. What?
That was beautiful.
So we've got Gloria and Melman next from Madagascar, which I think we were all, or maybe, I don't know. I haven't watched Madagascar in a while, and so I was surprised to be reminded of the fact that Melman and Gloria are endgame.
Yeah.
Because we were all like remembering on TikTok how like Moto and Gloria had that scene, and so we're like, oh, we need to watch the scene with the hippos. And then we were called that Moto was kind of a trash hippo. And then we were like, wait a second.
He
I think
is
Carrie
hot.
said, she's like, no,
Big
she
and
ends up.
chunky.
She ends up with the giraffe. And then we started watching scenes with Melman and Gloria, and we were kind of blown away
Yeah.
by how much he cared about her.
That speech, man. That was real.
It is
It's
real.
hardcore.
It was do from the heart.
Yeah. He knows how she likes her toast.
I love a guy who listens.
And that moment when she saves him from sacrificing himself,
Yeah.
Oh
that
yeah,
was deep.
that was too good.
when he was like, I'll spend my last few hours with you. Let's move on to number 6.
Really bit his butt.
That was number 6. Let's move on to number 5.
Mommy!
I know what you're gonna say, Stoic. How could I have done this? Stayed away all these years? Why didn't I come back to our son? Well, what sign did I have that you could change, Stoic? That anyone on board could. I pleaded many times to stop the fighting, to find another answer. But did any of you listen?
This is why I never got married. Well, that and one other reason. Oh, God.
I know that I left you to raise Hiccup alone, but I thought you'd be better off without me. I was wrong. I see that now, but... Oh, stop being so stoic. Say something. Go on, shout, scream.
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
Do you guys remember what we ranked at number 5?
Oh, Stoic?
Yep, Stoic and Valka from How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Stoic.
Otherwise known as Hiccup's parents. So yeah, I think Jackie was the one that reminded us of this ship's existence, and I'm very grateful for that because that scene where he finds her again, I'm really happy that's when we acted out because it hit when we watched that. Also, the scene where they're singing, that was like beautiful.
They don't have many scenes, but they all hit hard.
Yeah,
you know.
I agree.
You really definitely felt like they were like in love.
Yeah.
His hat. His
hat
off.
off.
Don't remember that.
He revealed the flow. He's like.
He just couldn't even. He's like, I can't have this on my head right now. It's too much.
Well, because it was made from her breastplate.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that piece of lore.
Yeah.
He's like
The invisible car. Hey, remember the night that I dumped you?
You're bringing this up now?
Well, I did look back.
You did?
You did. And you should look back right now.
Oh, I can't.
So at number 4 was Megamind and Roxanne.
Classic.
We stan. Honestly, one of my personal favorites. I think I'm probably one of the main reasons why this one is a bit higher. I was really pulling for Megamind and Roxanne. Mainly just because, you know, this might sound toxic. But I just love a good lie. I love a relationship that's built on lies. But no, it does, because it hits harder when you find out that he was lying because he was insecure about his blue face. And then you find out that she doesn't care about his blue face. She loves him anyways. And
she loves his blue big.
and also I loved Bernard. He was actually adorable as Bernard with his little glasses.
Like Bernard just as Bernard, I was like, this guy's kind of
boring. But Megamind
Megamind
as
personality,
yes.
I was like, damn.
Yes, I agree.
Damn, Bernard.
Yeah, and the
blue head.
on to number 3. Did I get it right this time?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh. Wake up!
What?
Are you Princess Fiona?
I am. Are you the princess boldest to rescue
Are you the friend that's so bold to rescue me?
I am. Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's nice. Now let's go.
So at number 3 we had Shrek and Fiona from Shrek, the OG.
Shriona.
I'm sure a lot of people were waiting for them. Honestly, first movie, Shrek and... Did you just make a ship name? That's probably what it is.
Probably.
Shriona.
Or Shriona.
Or Shriona.
Or Shriona. What was I saying? Oh, first movie, that's their prime in my own personal opinion. I mean, it's their love story. You see him make her the frog balloon. I love the cliff scene. I mean, I love a good enemies to lovers, as you guys know. Makes me want to rewatch Shrek because they are soulmates. Also, they have kids.
They have children.
So that's
They
sick.
have 3 kids.
Yeah. Because
3
it was
ogres.
Shrek the Third. Carrie had thoughts on the 4th movie. Do you want to take the mic?
Yes, please. Okay, so Shrek and Fiona, they get a lot of issues as we go on to the what would a 4-movie series be called?
Yeah.
What would that be called?
Quadrilogy.
In the quadrilogy.
Shrek.
of Shrek. Of the Shrekverse. You see, like each movie there's a little bit of an issue between Shrek and Fiona for plot reasons. They can't just have them be a perfect couple. That's not,
Entertaining.
not entertaining. They have to have something. And each of them are resolved by the end, but there's still some tension there, as any couple would have. I like that in Shrek Forever After, the last movie, last movie in the Shrek quadrilogy, they wrap everything up in such a beautiful way, and it really just made me love them more because it's such a healthy relationship. They have their issues, but they get through them. Love that for them. And I love their little babies.
We love the triplets. Oh, I also love the ending of the 2nd movie when they're both humans and then they decide to be ogres. It's a really great moment, really cinematic, beautiful, romantic.
Love.
I love.
You know what I love?
What?
Shrek and
Oh.
Rapunzel.
Oh yes, John's non-canon ships are back at it again. Shrek and Rapunzel.
That was a good edit.
Also Rapunzel and
I think we should link
Megamind.
it in the
We should
bio.
probably link a few of the good edits we
bio.
Why
saw.
Rapunzel and Megamind?
I don't know, but there's
Have
some
you
pretty
never
good
seen
fan
those?
art.
It became a thing. I don't know how.
It's like
or
a
when,
thing.
Yeah, that's true though, because Shrek and Rapunzel kind of make sense,
'Cause
because
he's
Rapunzel
rescuing from
and
tower.
Fiona, there's some similarities.
The highest room
Yeah.
in the tallest tower.
That's the quote. But yeah, Megamind, I'm not too sure. But if there's any Mega Punzi shippers out there, please let us know.
It's B law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. Can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on! No. Yes. No. Do it! I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? No, that's no good.
Barry B. Benson and Vanessa.
Triple BV.
Vanessa. So I think our main reasoning for having them this high up was that we were just like, they went there.
Yeah.
They said, be human. Let's do that.
No barriers.
No barriers when it comes to love.
Yeah, so true. We have to give them the credit.
Yep.
They deserve the credit. They did it, and they did it.
Honestly.
And the fact that most kids were like, yeah.
Well, no, yeah, I remember watching in theaters and being like, aw, cute. I would argue that the ending, it's they kind of leave it open.
They do.
Like they don't really show if Vanessa does reciprocate the feelings or not.
Yeah. But she does.
But I think we agree that she does.
Yes.
It was up to give Barry B. Benson some credit for the game that he
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
He's pretty smooth.
And he did pull.
Yep.
A human being.
He came from the hive and was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull a human.
Yeah. And he did.
it.
She even chose him over Kronk. All right. So that's the B movie. But before we move on to number 1, John does have some honorable mentions. So I'll pass the mic to John
I
for
have a
this.
couple.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Get ready.
2 to 5.
Buckle down.
2 to 5.
Okay, so the unfortunate thing is Kung Fu Panda wasn't on this list, so I got some Kung Fu Panda ones.
Skadoosh.
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 So we got, first one, we got Tigress and Po.
Classic.
This is probably like the one that makes the most sense out of the ones I'm gonna say.
It's the only one that makes sense.
So, like, I remember as a kid, I was like, damn, they got chem. It's street.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
They do.
They do. They fully do. And I was like, I thought they were gonna get together, but they never did.
Yeah.
There was
Kind of like enemies to lovers a bit, maybe?
Yeah, because she didn't
She does not
like
like
him.
him.
She didn't like
Yeah.
him at the beginning because he was the dragon warrior,
And he
she
doesn't
was, like,
deserve it because he's just a
fat panda.
fat panda named Poe.
Named Poe. Yeah, no, they had chemistry. There's some one-on-one moments, I remember. And yeah, it was good. So that's one that I was like, damn, we should put on this list. But they're like, nah. Second one is Master Shifu and Master Oogway.
I know you guys have been waiting for that one.
Yeah, that one's just good, man. Like
Master Shugway.
Master Shugway. The way Master Shifu like is looking at Master Oogway while he's
Master Oogfu.
while like the cherry blossoms are like taking him away. He just disappears.
And it's so sad.
Does he cry?
What a
Yeah,
bummer.
he's like,
Wow.
Master Oogway.
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Also, like, I just remember this. When Master Oogway was, like, blowing out the candles one at a time, Master Shifu helped him out.
Because
And, like, he
handle it.
couldn't handle it, so he was like, you know what? Woof! Yeah, all of them out.
Wow.
And it was like, damn, that's love.
That is love.
Tai Lung and Po,
Oh, yeah.
self-explanatory.
Enemies,
That fight was a
lovers.
little bit flirty.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Master Oogway and the villain from the third one, once again.
That opening scene.
The opening
There's
scene.
just- it's flirty.
It's flirty.
It's flirty AF.
Haven't you, like, only seen, like...
That's all he's
That's
seen
all I've
of
seen
that
of that movie. That's it for Kung Fu Panda.
Okay.
That's the ones from there. We got Taco Man and Turbo. The way that the Taco Man looks at Turbo,
They're in love.
he's like, man, we got a connection, amigo.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do. I think there's another one.
Monsters vs. Aliens?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
the best one. Monsters vs. Aliens, the alien and the president of the United States. If you're probably like, John, why are you saying that? Well, thing is, who else plays a song for someone?
Unless you're in love.
Unless you're in love. Like, he literally,
That's a serenade.
like, you see how many,
serenaded
you
the
see how many
alien.
stairs he climbed
Yeah.
to make eye contact with the alien?
The way he's moving his hips around.
He moves his hips around, he's getting all jiggy with it. Playing that song for the alien. I think this love might be a little bit more one-sided, because, like, the president, like, when the alien reached out his hand, the president was like, no way, man, I'm gonna be dating the alien. then the alien's like, nah, destroys the piano. But
Tragedy.
it's a ship. I just thought of one on the fly.
Oh, on
From
the
Monsters
fly.
and Aliens, the Blob.
Not too sure.
Monsters versus Aliens.
Bob the Blob.
The Blob, Bob the Blob, and the fish guy.
Who's a fish guy?
They're like buddies, yeah.
No.
He's the missing link.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Jackie doesn't see it. Oh, also Megamind and Metro Man.
Megamind in Metro Man. The way he touches his beard is just like,
Yeah.
A little erotic.
What about Megamind and Minion?
Oh yes, I ship that. Hardcore. Bro TP right there.
They're just homies, man.
Like the moment when he's about to die.
And he's like, no, I'll throw you in the water.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's all.
it for the
On to number one.
number uno.
Number one.
Number one.
The stars are not in position for this tribute.
Like he says. The stars. Can't do it. Not today.
All right, so number one is our only non-canon ship that made the list and also
And the
took
best
the crown,
one.
which was Miguel and Tulio from The Road to El Dorado.
Yep.
I think one thing that makes this one so great is that 3 out of 5 of us have not watched this movie, and yet the ship edits we watched were so compelling that it made number one on this list.
They're just in
They
love.
got it going on.
From like the second they're on screen, like in
chemistry.
those first scenes,
Yeah.
when they're like, you fight like my sister. I fought your sister. That's a compliment. Like, so good.
So good.
Make up with me right now.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the vid. Any other final thoughts on the ships, on the DreamWorks?
I think you should put that edit of Miguel and
I can link it.
link it.
You gotta link that one and the Shrek and
And the Shrek
Rapunzel
and
one.
we were watching it and we're like, man, this is number one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
actually,
no,
it's number two.
no. We had Barry and Vanessa.
We did.
at
There
number
was
one, but we revisited the list.
A brief lapse of judgment
I
in
think
which.
what really brought you guys around is when they were having the bath.
The bath in the river.
They just jumped
They
right
just
in.
stripped it right
Butt
down, as
naked,
Liam Payne would
Liam
say.
Payne
Their butt was out.
Which other ship had so much fun without clothes on? Oh, Shrek and Fiona. They have kids.
Yeah, Shrek and children. Yeah.
I did have one thing to address before we wrap it up. The title of this video is probably going to be something along the lines of like DreamWorks ships are better than Disney. Just want to say that's very much so clickbait. However, I still think that DreamWorks ships do deserve rights, and this video was a lot of fun to make. Like, I feel like DreamWorks has the more, like, they take the crown for the comedy ships.
Yeah.
They really do got that locked in. Like, this video was so fun to act out. Like, probably my favorite one we've done so far.
Yeah.
And probably just because the comedy in the DreamWorks films are just
So good.
so good.
Thank you, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I didn't even know that he was the mind behind that until you.
There's 3 guys.
Oh.
Spielberg, David Geffen, and Jeffrey Katzenberg.
Oh, I recognize that name.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey Katzenberg.
I don't think you said that right.
Oh, Carrie has a YouTube channel. Subscribe to Carrie. She does some great video essays and other things. Sings. She sings sometimes.
I do sing sometimes.
Anyways, Carrie Tots. That's all
all
I
I had to
say
say
for
for
today.
today.
Hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you very, very soon. That gave me anxiety.